Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Kombumerri people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello and welcome to Squiz Kids Today, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Bryce Corbett. It's Monday, May 19. In Squiz Kids Today, fake news in school lesson shake-up. Tornadoes tear through US Midwest. Crystal Palace wins FA Cup final and Austria wins Eurovision. That's what's making news, kids style.
The Lowdown.
And welcome back, listeners, to what we're officially going to be calling Media Literacy Monday. Why? Because for the first time in Australian schools' history, media literacy, and specifically how to recognise fake news, has been added to the Australian curriculum and will now be part of lessons from kindy to high school. So, what's the Australian curriculum? Well, put simply, it's the list of things teachers have to teach you at school. What? Did you think they just made that stuff up? No, every teacher across the land has to follow a list of subjects and stuff within those subjects to make sure your brains are as stuffed as possible with things that will make you a constructive and useful member of society. Because, just like Thomas the Tank Engine, we should all just be working to become really useful engine. So, what does it mean practically? Well, it means your teachers will be invited to explore media literacy teaching tools to help them meet this new part of the curriculum. And lo and behold, one of the resources that's being recommended is Newshounds, Squiz Kids' very own, very free media literacy resource for primary school kids. The classroom resource that teaches you how to spot misinformation when you come across it online. And why is that important? Because you guys have more information coming at you than at any other time in history. Whether via YouTube or elsewhere on the internet, there's a flood of content being flung at you every hour of every day. Learning to be a clever newshound, capable of sniffing out the stuff that isn't real, is going to become a really important life skill. And stay tuned later in this week when we'll have an interview with the Akara CEO Stephen Neal to explain this major new development. And teachers and parents, if you're keen to check out Newshounds and join the more than 4,500 classrooms around the country who have already signed up to do it, check it out at squizkids.com.au.
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in the Midwest of the United States, where tornado season is in full swing and has already caused widespread devastation. In one city, more than 5,000 homes have been torn apart, entire trees uprooted and hurled across the streets, and windows blown out. A tornado is a massive column of violently spinning air that reaches down to the ground and sweeps up everything in its path. Sometimes called twisters, they happen every year in this part of the world, where residents even have purpose-built underground shelters in their backyards to hide for safety. And while Friday's storms left some without loved ones, thousands without homes, and millions of dollars worth of damage, weather forecasters were yesterday warning there are more storms still to come. Sending all of our best Squiz Kids wishes to everyone affected, including the many listeners we have in that part of the world. Stay safe out there.
Sport time.
164 years is a long time to wait, especially if you're a footy fan and it's taken your club that long to win a premiership. And that's why fans of the English football team Crystal Palace were yesterday crying in relief, surprise and absolute unmitigated joy after their team won its first FA Cup final since the club was created 164 years ago. Palace beat Manchester City in the cup final yesterday by 1-0 after a brilliant volley into the back of the net only 16 minutes into the game by their forward, Erebeki Eze. And to all you kids out there playing netball or footy on the weekend and maybe not winning the competition, remember this. The Crystal Palace Football Club was established in 1861 and went professional in 1905. Now, that is a very long time to wait for a trophy. And honourable mentions also today to the Western Bulldogs, who smashed Essendon on Saturday by 91 points. Ouch! And to the Sharkies, my team in the NRL, who edged out the Melbourne Storm in their clash on Saturday to stay within cooey of the competition top 4. And New South Wales and Queensland kids, brace yourselves for Origin madness after the team's announcements last night and today. Bring it on.
Pop Culture Corner.
Speaking of massive wins, the European country of Austria has emerged victorious in the music equivalent of the state of origin. We're talking, of course, about the Eurovision Song Contest, the final of which took place yesterday in Switzerland. Austria's contestant, JJ, belted out a power opera ballad techno dance anthem, as you do, to take out the winner's trophy, ahead of Israel, who came in second place, and Estonia, who took out third place. And yes, well done to those of you who know your world globe well enough to spot that Israel is not actually a part of Europe. But neither, for that matter, is Australia. Yet, we were still part of the competition. Sadly, though, our entrant Gojo was knocked out of the comp on Friday, when his song Milkshake Man failed to capture the imagination of the judges and the audience. Personally, I didn't think Austria's song was nearly silly enough to win Eurovision. Now, Sweden's entry, about the joys of the Scandinavian pastime of saunas, now that's a Eurovision winner in my books. I've stuck links to video of Austria's and Sweden's songs in the episode notes, so you can be the judge.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. Name the English soccer club that's just won its first ever FA Cup final. Yeah, that's right, it's Crystal Palace. Question number 2. Starting with C, what's the word for the program of subjects that teachers have to teach? That was a toughie, wasn't it? The answer is curriculum. Well done if you got that. Question number 3. Which country came in second in the Eurovision Song Contest? And I'll give you a hint. It's not technically a part of Europe. Yeah, that's right. The country is Israel.
Shout-outs.
It's Monday, May 19. Today is National Walk Safely to School Day. Are you doing the school trudge today? It's also a special day for these Squiz kids, celebrating a birthday today and tomorrow. Emma from Innaloo, Charlie from Walkervale, Oliver from Gloucester, Poppy from Cannon Hill, Annabelle from Roseville, Henry from Torquay, Remy from Sydney, Mac from Middle Park, Bentley from Goonong, Isla from Ferny Grove, Santana from Parabadoo, Maddie from Fernvale, Flynn from Maxville, gosh, so many of you, Cooper from Kew East, Estelle from Glen Iris, Charlie from Box Hill, Ahmad from Punch Bowl, and Emily, who's listening all the way over there in Bandar Utama in Malaysia. And belated birthday shout-outs go to Evelyn from Paradise, Eveline from Bondi, and Theodora from Kennett River, who's currently travelling in the south of France. How lovely for you. And classroom shout-outs go to Class 2S at Green Hills Primary School, Class 5-6 Stingrays with Mr. Simone at Mount Riverview Public School, the Chrysler class with Miss Cooper at Oran Park Public School, Class 5H with Ms. Hill at Ashgrove State School, and 5G with Ms. Gunson at St. Ives North Public School. And a reminder, all classroom shout-out requests we receive during the month of May will go into the draw to have me pay a virtual visit to your classroom. Yes, that's right. I'll beam into the classroom of one lucky school that submits its classroom shout-out this month, and I might just have a book pack under my arm to give away too. Otherwise, don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout-out, or if you're after a classroom shout-out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au or fill out the form on our website. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids today. We'll be back again tomorrow with a Squiz Kids shortcut on ancient Egypt. Ooh. In the meantime, get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.